I lost it. I wasn't paying attention. I lost hardcore status. Episode 2. Oh, how bad is that? I don't. I cannot believe that I lost hardcore status. Super excited to be back on the game, and we actually have a mission for episode number 2. We're going to kill the new cow boss. Now, I have a plan for what I think I'm going to do this episode. I'd like to get some armor because right now all I have is the armor from Tutorial Island. And then the quest guide says that we need level 15 combat. Recommended level 15 combat. So we're going to try to push up to level 15 combat. Maybe get up to, I don't know, iron armor. And we're going to try to beat the cow boss 5 times this episode. So we're going to get started with mining. You see here that we need 1,154 experience to get to 10. I know I put in smithing here, but I'm not put in mining. So we need 1,154 experience. You get 35 experience per set of bronze bar. So if we can do some math here, we're going to need about 33 bars. So we're going to do 2 inventories. We'll just do 2 inventories, get up to level 10, and then we'll make some armor to get ready for the boss. Level 2 mining. Level 3 mining. Look at the look of absolute joy on my face. Level 4 mining. Level 5 mining. Okay, so after thinking about it a little bit, I realized that if we're going to get an iron armor, we're going to need to be able to mine iron. And so we're actually going to need 70 bars to get to level 15, and then we'll be able to make iron. So it's just one more trip to the bank, and then we'll head to Edgeville to fire it up, and then we'll get some armor on. Okay, first inventory in the books. We're going to try and make it past this giant rat that just hides out here, and 2 more to go before we're level 15. Level 6 mining. Level 7 mining. Level 8 mining. Level 9 mining. Level 10 mining. Level 11 mining. Level 12 mining. Level 13, 2 more levels. Inventory number 4 is in the bank. Level 14 mining. Okay, level 15 mining. We're going to go ahead and get an inventory full of iron here. And we'll do one more inventory that'll put us at around 40. And that should be, I think we need 10, 15 maybe. I can't remember. I can't remember how many bars we need. It might have been 15 bars to make the full set of iron. And so if we have about 40, we should be able to get 15 bars and hopefully not have to do much with iron. Level 16 mining. Level 17 in the books. We are also getting our first inventory of iron in the bank. One more inventory, then we can finally get started on something else. Level 18. Level 19. And it's also right before we got our last iron of the day. Okay, we've successfully smithed all of our bronze bars. The only problem is that I didn't realize you get less smithing experience than you do mining experience. So we're level 10. But that's not the only problem anyway, because as soon as I got to the anvil, I realized that it's not like RS3 where you unlock all the items at once. You unlock them at different levels. So I was never going to be able to get iron anyway because I need like level 30 or something. So, new plan. We're going to run over here and we're going to see if we have the coins for a bronze breastplate. There we go. We can't afford the iron one. We're using all of the money that we were saving up from last episode to try and get out of the free to play world. But you know what? We have some armor on. We're looking pretty sick. Let's let's go fight. Let's go train our combat up a little bit, and I'll tell you my plan when we get there. Okay, we are here back in Lumbridge, and we're ready to train combat to try and fight the new cow boss. But we're not training with goblins. They may have some drops that we may be able to take advantage of, maybe some plate legs, or I know they drop clue scrolls, but if we're training to fight the cow, we're gonna get experience fighting cows. It's gonna be a little bit of a long road. My plan here is to push all of my combat stats to 15, and we'll start with strength. I think that's the play. So we're going to train all of our combat stats to 15 here, and once we get 15 in all of the combat stats, we're going to knock out that quest, and we're going to fight the cow 5 times is our goal. We're going to beat it 5 times. Hopefully, we don't lose the Iron Man status, but we're not running. We're standing firm, and so my plan for the cows, I'm going to take some beef to get some food. I'll take all of the bones. I'll bury all of the bones, and then after we're done getting 15 in all of the stats, I'm going to use these lamps on prayer because I don't want to carry them around until I'm a high level, but I do want to use them in a skill that's harder to get. And I know you can go to the Chaos Altar. I know you can go to the Chaos Altar and train your prayer there, but I don't know how to get the bones to do that, and I don't really want to risk it in the wilderness. I know the wilderness is a lot different in old school than it is in RS3, where the second you step into it, you're within the parameters for some people to attack you. So I don't want to take any unnecessary risks unless there's just something we really want. So we're gonna use these in prayer, and I'm sure that there's like 10 prayer, but hey, 10 prayers is a lot closer to 43 than not having it. All right. So we survived that. We're gonna take our six raw beef to the Lumbridge Castle, and we're gonna go ahead and cook that, and hopefully get enough food that we don't die. Okay, 50%. That is not too bad. Surely that'll get us enough health that we can take on another couple cows. 3 HP per. So we'll be able to top off, and then hopefully we get pretty close to a full inventory of meat and bones. I don't know. I don't know why I'm still carrying the bones. Well, why are we here? Okay. This was a wasted trip. I'll deposit the cowhide and the coins and the hammer, but we could have just came cooked and then left. I don't know why we're coming up here because we're not saving the bones. We're gonna bury them and get the levels. What if what if the cows realized what I was doing and they all ganged up against me for a revolution, and that's how the hardcore status is. I'm just mauled by a group of cows. Level 4 strength. Level 5 strength. I wonder when we get a new max hit. Now that we're at 2. I don't know. I don't know what the point of these are. I did it because I know you can get some lamps from some of them, and I think you can throw tomatoes at people, right? Is that okay? We got an emerald. Eventually, we'll push our crafting up, and we're kind of getting a head start with these cowhides. I don't think I'm going to take every cowhide, but we will. We will take them when I have the inventory space. But we've already killed many more cows than we did the first trip, so hopefully we get to a point where we get a couple of inventories of meat stored up so that we can fight the boss. I don't know what the boss's name is. We'll get there. It took me a while to figure out what the quest name was. So yeah, we'll figure out the boss's name, and we'll get some food stored up for him, and then hopefully by that point we're not having to make trips back, and we're pretty self-sustainable here. Hey, level 2 prayer. But yeah, we'll uh, we'll take as many cowhides as we can until then. As well, it's only 9 more combos. This may seem like boring gameplay. Whoa, dude, Captain Worm Dog, this is my corner. What is this? In in 30 more combat levels, you better hope we don't find each other in the wilderness. Okay, that was a close call. I was not paying attention, and I was fighting a cow at 1 HP, and so we almost lost our hardcore status before we even got to the boss. That would have been rough. But hey, we have a full inventory here. We have plenty of raw beef. So hopefully we get a decent. If we get a 50% again, we'll be able. We won't pick up any more cowhides because we'll be able to just pick up beef. All right, we did much better on the burn chance that time. We'll get our cowhides deposited, and I'm actually not. I'll probably bring out all of the meat just in case. But hopefully this trip we can get a full inventory, and we can really start flying up the levels. I lost it. I was fighting cows. I wasn't paying attention. I lost hardcore status. Episode 2. Oh, how bad is that? I don't. I cannot believe that I lost hardcore status fighting cows. They have to be one of the easiest in the game. Oh man, I can't believe I lost hardcore status. All right, that's okay. The pressure's off. Now I can buy as much as I want. Don't have to worry about all of the different paths that may come up. It wasn't a real challenge anyway. So let's get out of here. I don't. This is my first time in Death Slayer on OSRS, obviously. Yeah, we'll find our way back to our armor, and then hopefully everything's still there. I don't know what's kept. Or oh no, we lost the lamp. We lost the lamp. Man, hopefully it's still on. Oh, hopefully it's still our marker because man, how heartbreaking would that be to lose the lamp because we weren't paying attention fighting a cow. Okay, moment of truth. Come on. No, we lost the lamp. Okay, okay. We just need to lock in. No more dying to cows. Level 10 strength. We're going to use this opportunity to pivot to defense, maybe prevent ourselves from dying to the cows again. Level 7 combat as well. I just noticed this. We did break 100 total levels, so yeah, big day on the account. Lost our hardcore status after, and then right after we broke 100 levels. So there's level 5 defense as well, and we have full inventory. So a lot of milestones here. We're gonna go to the bank. We're gonna cook these, and I think a solid number. If we're gonna kill them 5 times, let's go for 50. Let's go for 50 cooked meat, and I probably, I'm not taking a ton of damage right now. I'll probably take 3 of the meat this trip, and if we use them, great. Glad we needed them. If not, we'll come back later. But yeah, let's shoot for 50 cooked beef by the time we get to 15 and all 3 of our melee combat skills. And we were on a streak of no burning. We were doing so well, and we burnt 3 of our last 4. So but that's not bad at all. Look at that! Look at that inventory. We went up a couple cooking levels from full inventory. I think by the time we're done with this, we may be done burning meat. All right, we have our second full inventory of raw beef. This will probably be the last time that we come to the bank until we get our level 11 cooking. It'll probably be the last time that we come to the bank until we get our level 15s and our combats because we're not taking any damage and our burn rate hasn't been too bad. So with one more full inventory, we should be able to have that 50 cooked meat that we were looking for. Level 12 cooking. Level 13 cooking, and our inventory is done. We actually burnt more meat than we did last time, but this will be our last trip. We will, however, grab a spade and make our way up to Varrock to try and see if we can get our blue scroll. All right, it's somewhere around here. I could probably count out the steps, but we're gonna assume it's like right here on this tile, and we were wrong. Okay. Okay, we found it. Look how easy that was. Buried beneath the ground who knows where it's found. Lucky for you, a man named Reldo. Okay, I think I know. I think I know what this one does. Reldo's in the Varrock Library, and he gives you an orb that tells you if you're hot or cold, right? Oh yeah, we did this for X marks the spot, so we don't even need to go see Reldo. We'll just grab that orb and we'll go on a little cruise spree because if we what if we got some plate legs from the what if we got any upgrade over what we have here? So we'll go on the okay, we don't have the orb. But we're rock. So we'll go find Reldo. We're gonna go on a little hunt on where that orb could be, and we'll hopefully get some good gear. Okay, we found the clue near the open desert, Iris. Okay, this sounds like the gates to Alcarid. So we'll head back to get a couple cows, and then hopefully, I don't know how many more the beginner clue scrolls can have than three. It can't be too many, right? Like we have to be getting close to being able to finish this. Okay, let's read this again now that we're at the gate. And I talked to the border guard, hoping that it would be it. Man, it has to be somebody. It has to be somebody right here. Pyre. Near the open desert I reside. To get past me, you must abide. Hmm. You know what? I bet. What's the place down here where you can get to like the tourist trap? Shantae. Shantae's Pass. Okay, but let's kill some goblins until we get 15 coins. 10 coins, and then we'll go talk to Shantae. Lily back. Let me come back. Okay, we got an upgrade from killing goblins for coins. I think this shield's better against everything other than magic than our wooden shield. Get out. Alright, now we have enough coins to get through the gate. Still does not go. Well done. We achieve a casket. Okay, big moment here. Okay, a steel plate skirt. Can we wear that? Can't we wear that at 10? Dude, we can wear it right now. We can wear it right now. Look at that. Look at that. I'm kitted out with the skirt. There's a way to check your stats. Okay, with the so I go from no bonus to the 40s. That's huge. What an upgrade. The casket took a long time, but it was definitely worth it. Level 15 HP. Level 15 strength. Alright, we get a genie very close to when we're finishing our journey to level 15. So we'll put that in prayer as well. And hopefully we can get pretty close to level 10. And it should be the last cow in our journey before we can do the Eyes of March quest. There it is. Level 15 defense. We'll go ahead and use these bones and the pots we have in prayer. See if we can get one extra prayer point. And we'll get started on our quest. Lamp number 1 gives us 90 experience. Okay, if we get 90 again, 90 experience. Level 10 prayer. I think that opens up thick rock skin for us, but when I was looking at it, you get double the defense, but it costs six times as much prayer. So we'll probably just stick with this level 1, but it gives us an extra 30 seconds at the level 1. So that's what we'll have for level 19 combat as well. That's what we'll have for the like. Here's stats look like. 15s across the 3 melee stats, 17 Constitution, 10 Prayer, and we'll go cook this meat, and then hopefully we have enough for about 10 meat per attempted kill. All right, we're here to talk to Cassius. I do enjoy making money and milk, and I would love to start the quest. All right, we are going to talk to Gilly and Seth Groats to research their animal husbandry. It does not tell me where the Groats are, though, so I don't know how we're supposed to. What is this? Yeah, I don't know how we're supposed to find the Groats. I assume they're over here, but I don't know. How are you? Yeah, it's gonna be rough on the harder quests when they're asking me to do stuff like this, except it's not a novice quest that they just introduced in the game to introduce a boss. So I don't know. I don't know what we're gonna do when we get to a quest like that, but we'll figure it out. Here's Seth, so I was correct in assuming that. Go read the book on the shelf. Okay, it wants me to read the book. Super interesting book. Now we know how to husband animals. Easy as that. But it doesn't update the step, so I guess I need to talk to Gilly. And I hope she's around here. We'll talk to Gilly and see if we can. Oh, no, I don't know where Gilly is. Oh, no. Gilly. Okay, here's Gilly. We found her. I can't believe we didn't know she was in there from our hour killing cows, but we found her. Level 126. What's up, Gilly? Can you tell me how to. It doesn't even give me an option to learn how to husband. Okay, we've used every dialogue with her. Okay, having spoken to the Groats family, it seems they follow a number of pet principles with animal care. I should take Seth's book to Cassius, who I started the quest with. Look at that. We're picking up the names of people. We're gonna get this quest done pretty quick, and we're gonna be able to fight the cow boss. Here is your book, Cassius. I found them instantly. No problem at all. Okay, he hands me some milk to try. That is not good milk. Poisoned milk. The milk is. It was not what I was expecting. Okay, we have milk. We're giving it to the Duke of Lumbridge. So we can get a business permit. Maybe the Duke will absolutely love it and we'll get the permit.
I think the Duke's on the top floor, maybe the second floor.
Never had this problem before, so we'll go up each floor and look for him.
Duke. We found the Duke.
Okay, he will not give us the permit without us speaking to Gilly Groats, who we know where she is because we found her in the Lumbridge cow pen. Okay, she wants us to drink a second thing of nasty milk. Watch my reaction to it. Okay. Oh, it's worse than before. Okay. Let's see what the quest suggests now. Okay. There's an aggressive bull over here that she has asked us to deal with. Now is our time to kill the boss. Before we go in, plenty of meat in our inventory. Here's what we're going in with. We have a brass necklace that gives us no stats. Bronze helm, bronze plate body, square shield. Then we got the goblin. Skimmy that we made, and the steel plate skirt that we got from Fire Cave. We're gonna have one of those by the end of this video. The steel plate skirt that we got from the casket was huge for us. Hopefully that gives us a good chance. Let's release the bull. Okay. Number 58 health. We just want to HP level from the first bull. Easy. Okay. Stomp makes a triangle. Yeah. Okay. We need to start talking those. Okay. There we go. Come on. Three. Huge hit. Two. Okay. Come on. We just have to watch out for his special attack. Okay. Oh, I guess the not necessarily mean he's gonna. Okay. Growl. Stampedes. Okay, we sing two of the specials. Come on. 42 health left. Okay, snore means stomp. Alright, we got this. We got 15 health remaining, plenty of food. Oh. Alright, we got lock in. Snore. Okay. Okay, growl means stampede. Out of the way. Got him to half health.
Okay, now we've got half health. We're not even using our prayer. Wait, Corn, get out of the way. Let's see if it changes our max hit. If this doesn't change our max hit, we'll switch to. We'll switch to defense. Out of the way. Change our max hit. We go up defense level. We should probably change that next fight. Let's change our prayer back here. Change our prayer to fix some extra defense. Get out of the way. Okay, 14 health left. We have 9. Into 3. We've got this. Another miss. Next special, we're going to switch our combat from defense. Snort, step out of the way. They get there. And switch slash. Snort, step out of the way. Snort, in. We're never going to get this damage. We can't get it. It's big hit by him. We hit it right back. 4 damage left. Come on. Big hit. Another miss. Well, get out of the way. Okay, you can't walk through it. Come on. Do it. There we go. First boss kill in the books. You notice a strange tag fall to the ground. It's Brutus. Okay. First Brutus kill. Pocketed. No rewards. We didn't get anything for taking him down there. But that's okay. We're gonna complete this quest. Kill 1 out of 5. Done. The Bull was Cassius's other business partner. We were drinking bull milk. Oh, we were drinking bull milk. Okay. Let's see what we need to do to finish this. Oh, I need to return to him after he had me drink 2 vials of bull milk. Okay. All right, at least we got the quest done. We'll give him a couple more kills in the book real quick. Okay, we got one quest point for that. But we did get access to Brutus's field and Gilly's cowbell supply, whatever that is. Hey, we got access to the field. We're gonna get a couple more kills in the book. We're not even gonna go get. That's how confident I am now that I know the mechanics of this super tough boss. We have 12 food left. We have 9. Let's go get a couple more kills in and a little faster this time. This is the look of a boss slayer. All right, let's do it again. Take number 2. Here we go. Starting off strong. Back-to-back hits. Max it. Snort. See, we know what that is now. You didn't get out of the way, but we know what it is. Just another one. There we go. There we go. High level gameplay. Another one. Okay. We dodged. Does he have less health this time? No. Yeah, he had 62 last time. Let's turn our prayer on. We still have it. Wasting it this whole time. No overhead prayers, I guess. Step out of the way. Oh, it was the charge. Okay. I gotta heal up. There we go. Max it. Step out of the way. Max it before we go. And then a miss. All right. We've got the sound. We may not even take more damage for the rest of the fight. Okay. All right. We're good. We're down to 4 food. Maybe we should have healed first. There we go. We're back on track. There's a strength level. Step out of the way. We'll heal while he's over there. Another hit. Back to back. And a miss. All right, we're good. All right, we have impressive that we're just impressive that we're killing him at all. Max it, and we step out of the way of that. We step out of the way of that. Another one. We're here. This gives us more XP. Let's double the XP. Max it. More health. 4 more health. 1 more health. Still number 2 in the books. Bull bones. A raw T-bone steak. Here are the bones. Yes. 40 XP. All right. Farm this for some XP. I know there's something that you can do, like the altar in the wilderness. I think it's different than it is in RS3. No, this is it. I guess you just run here from this enclave or something. And maybe we do that. Save the bull bones. Oh, is he back? Oh, you have to leave the instance, don't you? We gotta walk in. We're gonna go get more food. Now that we know what we're doing, maybe we try the last 3 kills in a row. Backing. Beggars can be choosy. So let's get that food and come back to fight Brutus again. All right, 3 more kills. Let's see if we can get in this inventory. One of the biggest things we're going to need on this account is 40 is not rare. We did not recharge, so we're going in with no prayer. One of the biggest things we're going to need is some range. If I understand correctly, for the cave. So fight cave. If anybody has suggestions on what to do to train range, and if the chaos spot is the right spot, let me know, and we'll work on that immediately. So we're also going to need Herblore. I don't know what the potions it may say in the Herblore guide. I don't know. I can't use the wiki. I don't know what anything takes. Now we're hitting a ton of damage early. We're not off to a great start causing his attacks. So we're gonna have to pick it up. Hey, there's strength, 20 combat. To pick it up, we're going to survive on 2 inventories. Come on. Lock in here. Okay, there's a big hit. I wish we could see how much the split plates it's putting in here. No. You know it's massive. Brutus, no. Okay, we're going right back. I'm gonna drop this gold necklace because while it looks incredible, it keeps taking up our inventory spots when we die. It looks like we're gonna die a lot. So we're gonna drop it because I'm sure it gives us something. I'm just missing it, but okay. It does tell us what the potion is. So for a prayer potion. Let's take all this. Let's take all this. Let's get back to killing Brutus, and then we'll look into what potions we need. All right, lock in here. No more talking about stuff. We're just gonna lock in. Look at those eyes. Oh, okay. I can't see his words. But just look into those eyes. You can tell he's not happy about being milked. All right. Yeah, I don't know if it's just me, but it feels like we're hitting a little more consistently on this time. We're the last 2 times through. Now we're dodging abilities less consistently. Just get out of the way. Okay. Consistent damage. Another HP level. Snort, get out of the way. Okay. Snort again. You tell me, does it look like I'm bossing? Does it look like I'm bossing pro? Like, I feel like I feel like the fight cave right now, the fight cave right now, with success, these high level mechanics. I say right after dying to a level 30 boss. One issue I've always had with gaming whatsoever, like human strength. One problem that I have is that I hold on to my resources. Like, there's not a chance that I die, and then I die. I still have 23 stakes here, and what am I gonna do with them? I'm dead. So we need to get better at using resources when we have them, and maybe get better at dodging the abilities, and have some success. We should have some success moving forward with Brutus. Okay, kill number three. Second drop, seeds and bones again. And we know we can. What is it? Okay. Yes. What is it? The bones. Yes. Bury the bones. Does it not let me pick them up? Is that why it's asking every time? Okay, we'll figure that out. And yeah, look, we still have 11 health. We didn't use a ton of food. Still pretty good about killing 2 more times. Okay, Growl. Let's charge. We'll hit before he goes. We'll heal up while he's over there. Another thing that I don't know is there a specific time to take an action? I know it takes an action sometimes, but like while I'm hitting, does it take my action? Okay, snort. Yeah, it looked like it took my action there. If anybody can give some information on that. Man, I was not expecting another go. I looked away for 1 second. One thing about it, it's maybe low level 3 hit points is quite a bit for us. That's almost 15-20%. Big damage. Consistent damage. Consistent big damage. Right? You got some back, right? That's okay. You shouldn't have moved. That was our spot. You're right back into our spot. Another snort. Look at that. Big damage. It would be cool if our max hit. This is great XP. I should have been with that from the beginning. We're about to get another 19 strength, 21 combat unit, absolute unit. Isn't 20 defense or even our mithril armor? You're not ever going to be able to make. Alright, 12 HP left. 12 HP left. This HP bar is great. This HP bar is good. I can't remember if they do it in the last 3. Enjoy seeing it. Okay. I enjoy seeing it up here. Snort. Okay, we didn't get out of the way of that one. Alright, heal up a little bit. 4 health left. Alright, perfect timing. Look at that. We're killing the Brooks. We've been doing drops. Hey, it's not about the drops. It's about the journey.